nice palette. Everything that I use is Mary Kay, so if you have any questions, let me know or contact your consultant. This is Moonstone, and then we have, I believe it's, let's double check. So we have Moonstone, and then I think it's Granite. Yeah, so the next one's Granite, followed by Cashmere Haze, and Espresso. Okay, so Espresso is a nice deep brown, and then the Cashmere is just a really pretty gray, and then the Granite and the Moonstone. So you have these two that are shimmers and those two that are mattes. The nice thing about this palette is that you can mix and match, right? So you could do 3 colors, 4 colors, 1, 2, whatever you want. And the other really nice thing that I love about all of these palettes from Mary Kay is that they are magnetic. So that prevents you from them spilling out, as well as sometimes we have favorites. Like, as you can tell, this Moonstone is one of my favorites. And that way, if I use it up, I don't have to buy a whole new palette. I can just get the Moonstone and I can stick it in here. The first thing that we're gonna start with is primer. We're gonna prime our face, then we're going to prime our eyes, and then I don't know if we're gonna prime lips. I don't think I have my lip primer out here right now. So I think we'll forego that one, but I usually do prime the lips. Okay, so like a little pea size will do you. I just dab. And this feels super soft, like silk. This is the primer. So that way when you do your foundation can lay on the primer, not on your face. It's gonna help you to have your makeup last longer. You can also use your brushes. I have many brush sets here that I've just put together because I like to play with my makeup. I like to be able to not be able to mix, you know, the colors, and that way I can pick the same kind of tool, but I could use a different color with it. So we prime the face. Then I'm going to use the, which color is this one? Let's see. It's really nice because I or your consultant can help you match your foundation. So this one is N140. It's a neutral ivory, so an ivory neutral 140. We have warms, cools, neutrals, and so it's really nice. You can find something perfect for you. The other nice thing is, like, we are in fall, right? And so I have a color for summer, I have a color for winter, fall. You might need 1, 2, or more different colors depending on you know, how much sun you're getting, or shade, you know, if you're not getting sun. If your skin changes and maybe you're lighter, darker in different times of the year, then you might need to color match more than just one time a year. So when you're doing this, you want to make sure that your foundation just matches your neck, right? So you want to make sure that it doesn't look like you're wearing a mask. The color is not off. You want to make sure that it matches your neck so that it doesn't look like you're wearing foundation. If you want more coverage, you can always add more. You can also use your concealer if there's any kinds of discoloration that you want to cover up. Also, highly recommend checking out the different spa items and skincare, because that's going to really help with the skin concerns as well. Okay, there you go. So you want it to look really flawless, not cakey, not like you're wearing anything, and that's what I love about it. It feels so lightweight as well. If you want something that's even lighter in weight, check out the CC cream. That one looks super natural. Is a color correcting moisturizer, tinted moisturizer, and that's even lighter, but this is lightweight as well. So this is for full coverage. After that, I am gonna put on my eye primer. You can put on your eye primer before, after, you know, sometimes I do before, sometimes I do after, whichever you like. So I'm just gonna put a little on my brush. So wherever you're gonna put your eyeshadow, you want to put your primer. Also, I might do a little eyeshadow under. So we'll put it here as well. And out. Perfect. Okay, so this is going to make your eyeshadow pop. It's going to lay on top of this. It's gonna create more pigment. It's going to also help your eyeshadow last longer, right? So it is on top of the regular primer, the eye primer, the foundation. That way it's not gonna seep in. And you're gonna be able to have your look longer throughout the day or night. Okay, so we did that. What else do we need to do? Let's do color corrector and concealer. So your color corrector is like an orangey color, and the orange color cancels out blues, purples. So if you have any blues, purples, dark circles under the eyes, that's what you're gonna use your color corrector for. I'm gonna use my all over brush, which is really nice and dense, and it's perfect for blending in my color corrector. After that, I'm gonna use concealer. So this one will brighten. It will also cover up blemishes. So I'm gonna put it in the center, over the side, and wherever I feel like I have a couple more spots that I wanna cover more. And then my nose, lip, chin, everywhere the sun's gonna hit you. I do a little bit here. Okay. So before I just blend this one in, let's just kind of put them all together, okay? So we're gonna do a little bit of the rose gold highlight right above where I'm gonna put my blush. I'm gonna put my contour just right here, about a quarter of the way down. I'm gonna put it under the jaw, side of the nose, a little thingy here, and then we could do a couple little dots there. Okay, so while we're at it, so we can just kind of blend it all together, let's put this really beautiful blushing pink blush. So there you go. A little bit goes a long way. That might even be too much. Okay. These are my favorites. They feel so lightweight and cool. So you're gonna smile. Apple of the eye, apple of the eye, apple of the cheek. There we go. If anything is too bright, it's okay. You're going to use your translucent powder at the end. That way it's gonna look flawless. It's gonna deflect light, and it will also blend in your makeup. All right, so we did that. Let's take this nice brush, and we're just gonna go up here. And you're just gonna blend everything in. under the eye. I think this spot, right? There we go. Okay, let's put a little translucent powder in here. This is my favorite handy dandy brush. And dust. Nice. Okay, what else do we got? What else? What else? Okay, so we're gonna do eyebrows. You can do any order you want. I always do different orders. I think I need my glasses. Here we go. I'll have to get some contacts. So that way I can see when I'm doing this. So this is the precision brow. You can just draw in the hairs. You can frame it, whatever you like. It's really nice. Okay, there we go. What else? What else? Eyeliner. So this one is steely, right? It's like a blue-gray, which is gonna go perfect with this. If you have blue eyes, this is really gonna pop. I have green, it's still gonna be nice, but these blues and grays really make blue eyes pop. It's also fine, right? Green eyes, hazel, brown, it's gonna be all good. But again, the grays and blues look really nice together. So I'm gonna put it underneath. When I put it underneath, it lifts up my eye. Okay, this one. Nice. And I have hooded eyes, but that's why I like it, because it lifts it up a little bit more. Okay. We'll go underneath a little. And we'll smudge it, right, when we put our eyeshadow. Nice. Okay. Let me smudge it even before we do eyeshadow. So this is my favorite smudgy brush. You just smudge. You can close your eye, keep your eye open, but it softens it up so it's not harsh. Well, you can even kind of smudge what you did up here, even though you went under. You can still smudge it. There you go. Nice. Okay, so let's do the eyeshadow. Oh, yeah, let's do eyeshadow and then we'll do lips. Don't let me forget, because sometimes I forget something. Okay, here we go. Eyeshadow. Okay, so this one is our all over brush, and I'm gonna put that in the Moonstone. As you can tell, that's one of my favorite highlighters. I'm gonna go all over and then just bring it up. I'm gonna go in the corner to make your eye pop right here. That opens up your eye. And then again, all over. Nice. Okay, so let's do the second one, which is Granite. And with this brush, it gets a lot of the pigment, so you can just tap it the way it's angled, and it takes a lot of pigment in here. I'm gonna do a little one side and then a little the other, that way they're kind of even. And then I'm gonna blend that in, and I'm gonna go above the brow bone because I have hooded eyes. So that means that you usually can't see my lower eyelid, so I bring the color up so that we can see this second color. Otherwise, if I were to just put it on my lower lid, then I open my eye and the color's gone. So I wanna see the second color, so I'm gonna bring it up a little bit. See, you can see it here. With the hooded eyes, if I were to just put it right here and then I shut my eye, like most of it's gone. There we go. Okay. So let's just put a little matte of the Cashmere, a little slide back and forth. Really high pigment, just go back and forth. And I'm just gonna tap like a little C over here. I'm gonna clean it up with my concealer. I'm gonna bring it up higher, and I'm gonna come up here a little bit. Leave this space open for my highlighter that I already put on. So it's already there. And the other side. So in that little C right here, come around, lift it up a little. Just play around with it. If you have different eye shapes, you can do different looks. This is just what I do for the hooded eyes. And then I come up here a little bit and leave that space open. I'm gonna come up a little bit more because as you can see with the hooded eye, if you put a highlight up there, it looks puffy. And I don't want it to look puffy. So I'm gonna bring it up higher. Okay, so let's do we did Cashmere. We're gonna do a little espresso. We're just gonna tap it in the crease. You can, of course, use your crease brush. And I'm tapping right on the bone. And then I'm gonna blend a little bit here in the top. Okay. So tap in the crease. And blend a little. Nice. So it can get kind of dark, especially because I put the primer on, right? So that makes it more dark. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a different brush, and I'm going to do more Moonstone because I want the center to pop a little bit more. See how it's kind of closed? We're going to open it up. So if you want to open up your eye, remember to dot here, and then you can also blend over. So we're going to do that with this side. Dot a little bit more. Blend over. Okay, we're not done yet. Let's like really polish it up. So I do this. And then I'm gonna kind of like a magic eraser, and I'm gonna define the shape and polish it up. So I don't have to remove my makeup. I can just use the concealer to create a really pretty shape. Cat eye. There we go. And if we have it a little over there, we just use more concealer. Okay. All right, so we did do cheeks. Let's do just a little bit more cheek. Okay. And this is my foundation brush, but I'm gonna dab a little right there and a little here. I'm just gonna angle it up, see, like that. So apple and up, apple, and then up. There we go. Okay. So we did this, we did our translucent powder, and then we're gonna spray. We can add a little more translucent powder too. Because I did the eyes and the cheek again. Okay. And then we'll spray. You can even spray like 2 or 3 times and set. Awesome. Okay, last one, lips. Ready? Here we go. So we're gonna do the boho plum, but I'm gonna put it on lightly because I really did up the eyes. When you do a bright, deep, dark eye, you can use a light lip. You could do dark on both if you want. That's gonna be really dramatic, but we're gonna do a lighter lip with the boho plum. And of course our mascara. So I'm using Lash Intensity. Look at that wand. And a little, start at the bottom, move your way up. Lip liner. So this is the eyeliner. And I knew I took out the lip liner. I think I did. Oh, here it is. Okay. So this one is the berry. And I'm gonna make it light. You know, it depends on your skin tone, how you wanna do it. But I want it to be light because the eyes are so dark. Let's see if I did a good job. Okay. So there it is. Now we can make it a little bit lighter. And if you don't want it so hydrating, you can mat it out with your translucent powder. So see it's shiny? And then we'll mat it. So there we are. So if you have any questions, let me know or let your consultant know. This is a really pretty palette, and also the boho plum is really nice to go with it. Have a great day or evening or whatever. Okay. Now, I think we press this or this. Or how do we turn it off? This. Yes. But how do we save? I don't know, I'm kind of new. I think this is like one of my first lives. What is this one? Okay. Oh, nice. That one. Share. That's interesting. Okay, I think we're gonna end it.